Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. This is a question on similar shapes, specifically looking at the volume and surface area. The keywords in the question are we've got two shapes A and B that are mathematically similar. A has got a surface area of 12 centimetres squared and a volume of 8 centimetres cubed. B has a surface area of 75 centimetres squared. We've got to work out the volume of pyramid B, and you must show you're working out. This question is worth 4 marks. The key facts you're going to need: for the ratio of length, it's 1 to L. The ratio of area is 1 to L squared, and that includes surface area. And the volume of ratio, or the ratio volume, is 1 to L cubed. And these 3 facts are going to be really helpful when we're going to be looking at the ratios between the different surface areas, volumes, and the length. Press pause, see if you could use these 3 facts to work out how to answer the question, then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Well done, guys. Hopefully you've managed to look at these facts and split up your ratios. So to start with, we're looking at the shape A and B, and we're told in A and B that the surface areas are 12 and 75. So these are the key facts that we've got to start with about the surface area. So make sure you read the question carefully and look for the facts where you have got the same information. So here I've got 2 bits of surface area. Now we're told that the volume of A is equal to 8. Okay, so we're told that the volume of A is equal to 8, but we've got to then work out the volume of B. Now to be able to do this, we need to simplify this first ratio that we've got, 12 to 75, to be in the form 1 to something, because we need to know the ratio of the area, which is going to be in the form 1 to L squared. So we need to work out what L is. So at the minute, we've got a ratio of 12 to 75. So to get 1 at the front here, to go from 12 to 1, we're going to divide by 12. So to get from here to here, I've got to divide by 12. So I've got to do the same to the 75. Now you are allowed a calculator on this question. So you could literally type in 12 over 75 on your 75 over 12 on your calculator, and that will cancel down to 25 over 4 for 1 mark. If you left your answer as 12 over 75, 75 over 12, or cancel it down to a decimal, you will get the same method mark. From here, we know that the surface area ratio is in the form 1 to L squared, which means that that 25 over 4 must be equal to L squared, because it is in the form 1 to L squared, so 25 over 4 must be L squared, because my surface area ratio is 1 to L squared. Now to get L on its own, we need to get rid of this squared term, so the opposite of squaring is square root, so I've got to take the square root of 25 over 4. Now we could use surds and simplify this separately, so this is the same as 25, the square root of, divided by the square root of 4. The square root of 25 is 5, square root of 4 is 2, which is the same as 5 over 2 for 1 mark. So we've got half our marks so far for this question. 1 for working out the ratio between the 2 surface areas, and then 1 for working out the length ratio, which would be 1 to 5 over 2. From here, I now need to look at the volume. So the volume ratio is 1 to L cubed. So we're told this with our 3 facts over here on the right hand side to start with. And we're told the volume of A is 8 centimetres cubed. But we know the ratio is got to be 1 to L cubed, where L is 5 over 2. Now 5 cubed is 125, 2 cubed is 8, so we can work this out without a calculator. So you should know your cube numbers up to 5 cubed without a calculator. Now for doing 1 to 5 over 2 all cubed, that gives you your 3rd mark for the question. We now need to think about our volume. Now we're going from 1 and we've got to go to 8. So we've got to think, how do I get from 1 to 8? I'm going to multiply by 8, which means I do the same to the right hand side. Now my 125 divided by 8 times by 8 is just going to leave me with 125. You can type it in your calculator to check that you get the right answer. And that is where your 4th mark comes from. Remember to write your answer of 125 on the dotted line to make sure your answer is nice and clear. Remember, tick where the marks are awarded for, so use a different colour pen to mark your answers and give yourself a tick where the answers are awarded. The mark scheme on this question shows there are 4 marks. M3 means 3 method marks. OE means all equivalent. M2 is 2 method marks. M1 is 1 method mark. SC1 means if you've got an answer of 125 with no or insufficient working, you will only get 1 mark for the answer because the question said you must show your working out. So if it says show your working out, please make sure you do, otherwise you won't get the full marks for this. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Please follow Get Great at Maths on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook and X. What do you want to see next on Get Great at Maths? Please comment below. See you next time.